Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Fernando Melendez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gaston comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Chase Waylock. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Skied into straightaway right. Humber will wait on it.
Mine.
And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Braves are set. Stepping in for the Braves, Alonso Valdez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
16.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
Corey Murray comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, C.J. Abrams. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 16. He stands in for the first time in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Valdez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gabe Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Hops this one up. Minoso into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Rhys Hines. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
No pitcher.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So stepping in, John Silk. Runner in scoring position with two gone. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Here we go, guys.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Hey, we got two down.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Fernando Barrios.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ain't nobody out now.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Chase Waylock will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Jimenez is right there, and that's out number 2. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Alonso Valdez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back. Make the count 1-0 and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Yep, that ball out.
Good eye.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
On the ground to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Gilberto Jimenez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Valdez is there. 2 down. On to first, a double play. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Murray.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Digging in to try it again. Gabe Mantle, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jimenez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves go down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Reese Hines. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the
First pitch on its way. Hops this one up. Here comes a left fielder, but this will land untouched.
Hey, here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And he'll get back in standing.
Hey, we got 1 here, guys.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, John Silk. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Melendez leads off first with 1 away. And he got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No. Leading off the inning, Chase Waylock, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Gaston is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alonso Valdez. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another try at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
You take it, you take it.
Mine, I got it.
Jimenez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Corey Murray.
Now
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled off.
Murray.
2 down here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ball, that's
He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up. Digging in and looking for more. Number 16. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 16.
And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Knock it down infield.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The third baseman, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Reese Hines. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up and in for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hines brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Eric Pineda will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Braves. Number 23, Eric Pineda.
And this is low, ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third. And they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th. Ready for another shot now. John Sill. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The set and the 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
3-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, make your
3-2,
pitch.
2 out, runner on first.
Hey, now we got 2.
Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the tying run. Darryl Willard comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Corey Miller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.